Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, today's our topic is elements of directing. Dear students, आज हम पढ़ेंगे directing elements कौन कौन है. There are four elements of directing. There are four elements. यहाँ पर चार directing elements हैं. एक first है supervision, second है motivation, and third is leadership, and the fourth is communication. These are the very important elements for the directing. Directing, as you know, this is the fourth function of this management. It plays a very important role or very vital role in achieving the organizational objective. When we direct the things, there are four elements. There are four elements of this directing. Now, first we can read, that is supervision. Supervision means to supervise the things. Supervision means to supervise the things. Supervision we understand in two ways. ये जो supervision है इसमें हम supervise करते हैं, देखते हैं, परखते हैं कि it can be done in two ways. It can be done as two ways. Firstly, it can be understood as an element of directing. That we can first say that we can understood as it is an element of directing is the element of directing. And secondly, we can see that what is the performance performed by the supervisors. जो हमारे supervisor उनकी क्या performance. We can see what is the this performance of supervisors. It can be understood as the process of guiding and instructing the employees. We can see that when we supervise the things, we can understand that it is a process of guiding. We can guide the employees, we can guide these workers, we can guide these supervisors. We can see that if anything is going wrong, we can give instructions them, we can give instructions them, we can guide them and instructing the efforts of employees. What sort of this effort is performed by the employees, we can guide them, we can instruct them. When we instruct them, when we guide them, we can achieve the organizational objective. Supervision being an element of as I told you, that this element of directing. Every manager in the organization supervises his or subordinates. Every organization, there are managers who can see the work, who can supervise the work, and who can guide the work. The organization supervises the supervision in his subordinates, in his own essence, because it is the element of directing. We can supervise the things, we can guide these employees, we can supervise, we can see how much the work is performed by our subordinates. Supervision can be, it's a process of guiding his supervisors. He can supervise his employees, workers under his supervision. They can perform better and better when we supervise the things in a proper way. It is a process of guiding the efforts of employees and other resources to accomplish the desired objectives. We have various resources, we have to utilize them efficiently and effectively so that our organizational goal, so that our organizational objective can be achieved. When we guide them, when we instruct, it means that the efforts of employees and other resources to accomplish the desired goal. It means, इसके मतलब ये है कि it means that overseeing what is being done by the subordinates. And we can see that what are the things that are done by the supervisors. हमें देखना है कि इन सुपरवाइजरों ने क्या परफॉर्मेंस की, क्या काम किया है. That is done by the subordinates. It means that overseeing what is done by the subordinates. ये हमें बता देता है कि सबऑर्डिनेटों ने क्या काम किया है, and giving instructions. और हम उनको इंस्ट्रक्शन देंगे कि आप इस तरह से ये काम कीजिए, ताकि हमारा जो ऑब्जेक्टिव है, हमारा जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑब्जेक्टिव है, हमारा जो इंटरप्राइज का या हमारी फैक्ट्री का हमारा जो मकसद है वो हमें हासिल हो जाएगा. तभी व्हेन वी सुपरवाइज थिंग्स इन एन एफिशिएंट मैनर, वी कैन इंस्ट्रक्ट देम, वी कैन गाइड देम टू इंश्योर ऑप्टिमम यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिसोर्सेज. We can use we have the various resources, we have to guide these employees, we have to instruct them so that these resources can be utilized in such a way that our organizational objective can be achieved, that when we use the optimum utilization of resources and achieve the work targets, whatever targets we can then achieve when we supervise the things. This was the first. Secondly, supervision can be understood as a function to be performed by the supervisor. This is the function performed by the supervisor. For example, a managerial position in the organization is hierarchy at the operative level, that is immediate above the worker. And there are three levels: top level, middle level, and operational level. When the managers or the top level, they can give the instructions to the lower level, these subordinates. We can achieve the organizational objective, we can achieve the managemental objective or organizational objective in such a way that we can achieve the target. So that we can achieve the target. If we cannot supervise the things in such a way that then errors can happen, there will be some hurdles, there will be some mistakes performed by the workers. Basically, the supervision can be done in such a way that errors and omissions can be eliminated, so that we can achieve the organization objective. It means that instructing, guiding. So we can say that this supervision, it is guiding, monitoring, motivating, and observing the activities of the employees, employees from over and above. We can see that who is the first line manager, who can see the things in such a way that the work performed by the workers is in an effective and effectively, so that we can achieve the target. So then we can achieve the desired target. The functions and performance of the supervisor are vital for any organization. This is very important for any organization. The functions performed by the supervisor are vital to the organ, because he is directly related with the workers. When we supervise them, who is the supervisor? He is directly related with the employees. He is directly related to the employees, where other managers have no direct function at the bottom level. जो बॉटम लेवल है, नीचे वाली जो लेवल है, वो डायरेक्ट उनका कंटेक्ट इनके पास मैनेजर्स के से, वो देयर आर द सबऑर्डिनेट, देयर आर द सुपरवाइजर हु कैन सुपरवाइज द वर्क, एंड सो दैट वी कैन अचीव द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑब्जेक्टिव, सो दैट वी कैन अचीव द मैनेजमेंटल ऑब्जेक्टिव इन सच अ वे. They have the direct liaison, they have direct contract with the workers at the first line managers. We can say that if the work is performed effectively, our target can be achieved, our goal can be. Supervisor, this is the person who is performing the work of supervision, is known as supervisor. Supervisor means to supervise the work, to supervise the work, that it can guide them, it can see the work, it can guide them, it can motivate them, it can observe the things, that things should be done in such a way that without any error our work can be achieved. तो ये तो इस सुपरविजन, ये जो सुपरवाइजर है, इसको देखना है, वो डेली डे टू डे दिस मेंटेन द रिकॉर्ड्स, फ्रेंडली रिलेशन विद दैट सुपरविजन. सुपरवाइजर जो होता है, उसको इन वर्कर्स के साथ एक फ्रेंडली कोऑपरेशन, एक फ्रेंडली एटमॉस्फेयर बनाना चाहिए, उनको मोटिवेट वो कर सके, ताकि जो हमारा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑब्जेक्टिव है वही हम हासिल कर सकते हैं. तो ये जो इसका काम है, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट काम है, क्योंकि उसको लेजान डायरेक्ट रहता है वर्कर्स के साथ. जो अगर कोई किसी जगह कोई उनको गाइड की ज़रूरत है, तो वो सुपरवाइज़र ही कर सकता है, वो क्योंकि वो सुपरविजन कर सकता है. को सुपरवाइज़र प्लेज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल while achieving the targets of the organization, while targets of the this organization, or we can achieve the goal, we can achieve the target. He is the person who translates the policies and plans to the management, to the subordinates, and revert back to the complaint, suggestions and feedback to the subordinates, to the management. He can give the feedbacks to the management that this kind of work should be done in that way, so that we can achieve the organization objective. If this is not done, we cannot then achieve the target. We cannot achieve this organizational objective. It is supervision is the function performed by the supervisor. Supervisor plays a very vital role because he sees the work. A good supervisor analyze the work performed and gives feedback to the worker. वो feedback देता है worker उसको कि आपको किस तरह से काम करना है, ये काम आपने किया किस तरीके से किया. His suggestions may ways of means of developing worker skills. It can develop the skill among the workers because he has a direct liaison with the workers. He has to see the work, he has to monitor the work, he has to guide the workers to work in such a way that our target should be that we can say that our target can be achieved. So this is the first element of directing. In this, when we use these elements, these 4 elements, ये 4 एलिमेंट्स कौन कौन है? एक है सुपरविजन जिसके बारे में हम डिस्कस करें, दूसरा है मोटिवेशन, तीसरा है लीडरशिप और चौथा है कम्युनिकेशन. व्हेन वी यूज these directing elements in the direction in the directing in this function, we can achieve the organizational objective, we can achieve the managemental objective. We have the different resources, we have to utilize them in such a way that we can achieve the organization objective. This supervisor subordinates and giving instructions to get our target should be done. What is our target, what are our organizational goals, what are our objective, that can be done if there is a proper supervision of the things. He conveys management ideas to the workers on one hand and workers problems to the management. Because there is a liaison between workers and the management, which is supervisor. He can give suggestions, he can give views, he can give the suggestions to the management that regarding these workers. वर्कर्स के जो प्रॉब्लम है वो मैनेजमेंट तक लेता है कौन? ये जो सुपरवाइजर. ऑन द अदर, thus key role played by the supervisor in avoiding, we can avoid the misunderstanding and conflicts between management and the workers or employees. There is a conflict, sometimes takes place, but it avoids the conflict between management and workers. If there is any misunderstanding, if there is any conflict between the management and the workers, supervision, this supervisor plays a very key role. It can give suggestions to the management, it gives suggestions to these workers, guide them that there should be no conflict. There should be no conflict between management and these workers or subordinates. It plays a very key role. If there is any complaint, he can take this complaint to the higher authority, that is management. He can solve them. There is no conflict. When there is a conflict, we cannot achieve the organizational objectives. We cannot achieve the goal. इसका मतलब यह है कि supervisor plays a key role in maintaining group utility among workers and placed under his control. जो उसके कंट्रोल में है, ये उनको एक यूनाइट रखता है. उस ग्रुप को क्या रखता है? यूनाइट रखता है. इस कारण से ताकि वो उसके कंट्रोल में होते हैं. Maintaining unity among the workers under his control. He sought to say internal differences, maintain harmony among the workers. There should be a harmony among the workers. There should no conflict. When there is a harmony, when there is unity, we can achieve. They can give maximum efforts to do the work. When they do the work in such a way that we can achieve the organizational objective. We can achieve the organizational objective. जो हमारा goal है वो तभी हम हासिल कर सकते हैं. It plays a key role in group unity among these workers. Supervisor ensures according to the target set. जो हमारे target है वो हम तभी हासिल कर सकते हैं जब there is a proper supervision, there is a proper supervisor who can see that he takes responsibility, take achievement and motivates the work. He is the responsible, he takes the responsibility. Who takes the responsibility? Supervisor takes the responsibility. A responsibility for what? For task achievement, and motivates his workers effective. जो उसके workers है उनको अच्छी तरह से वो क्या कर सकता है? Motivate कर सकता है. दूसरा क्या है? ये जो सुपरवाइजर उनको ऑन द जॉब ट्रेनिंग देता है. उसी वक्त उनको बताता है इस तरह से आप ये करो। एक तरह में ही कैन गिव द ऑन जॉब ट्रेनिंग टू द वर्कर्स एंड एम्प्लॉयज ए स्किल्ड एंड नॉलेजेबल सुपरवाइजर, जो एक स्किल्ड है सुपरवाइजर होता है, जो नॉलेजेबल सुपरवाइजर है, कैन बिल्ड एफिशिएंट टीम ऑफ वर्कर्स, वो एक टीम अच्छी तरह से बना सकता है किनकी, वर्कर्स की, जो उसके कंट्रोल में होते हैं, वो एक एफिशिएंट टीम बनाता है। व्हेन देयर इज ए एफिशिएंट टीम दे कैन डू द वर्क इन एफेक्टिवली वी कैन अचीव द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑब्जेक्टिव और मैनेजमेंटल ऑब्जेक्टिव। दूसरा लास्ट पर मैं बता सकता हूँ, सुपरवाइजर इज ए लीडर, supervisor is a leadership. He plays a very key role in influencing the workers in the he plays a very key role he influencing the workers in the organization. वो उनका असर होता है किसका, इस सुपरवाइजर किन के ऊपर, इनके ऊपर वर्कर्स के ऊपर जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में होते हैं। सुपरवाइजर विद गुड लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज बिल्ड ए हाई मोरल एमंग द वर्कर्स, उसका ये जो हाई मोरल बनता है किनका, वर्कर्स और मैनेजमेंट के दौर वो कौन प्ले करता है, दैट इज मेड बाय द सुपरवाइजर, जो उसका सुपरविजन होता है, वो एक टीम बनाता है, वो उसका मोरल एमंग वो हाई मोरल इनको इनमें उसको कॉन्फिडेंस में लाता है कि इनको वर्कर्स को आप इस तरीके से कीजिए, जो आपकी शिकायत है, जो आपकी ये जो आपके डिमांड्स हैं वो फुलफिल कराता है कौन, सुपरवाइजर। वो देयर इज नो कन्फ्लिक्ट बिटवीन द वर्कर्स एंड द मैनेजमेंट। वो सुपरवाइजर इज ए गुड सुपरवाइजर बिकम्स ए गुड लीडर क्वालिटी, लीडरशिप क्वालिटी कैन बिल्ड ए हाई मोरल। इसको ये हाई मोरल किन में कर सकता है पैदा, एमंग द वर्कर्स। ए गुड सुपरवाइजर एनालाइज द वर्क परफॉर्मड, a good supervisor analyze the work, he can analyze the work, he can see the work and that is performed by the workers and give its feedback to the workers. फिर फीडबैक भी देखता है कि आपने ये काम किया, इस तरीके से किया है। ही सजेस्ट्स वे एंड मीन्स ऑफ डेवलपिंग वर्किंग स्किल्स में वो पैदा कर सकता है किन में, वर्कर्स में। तो ये पहला आज हमने पढ़ा है, पहला जो एलिमेंट है किसका, इस डायरेक्टिंग का, वो है सुपरवाइजर या वो है सुपरविजन। दिस इज द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, फॉर एनी कंपनी, फॉर एनी इंस्टीट्यूशन। इफ देयर इज अ प्रॉपर सुपरविजन वी कैन अचीव द टारगेट्स इजीली। थैंक यू।